Dispatch is hilarious, but only from Shroud's perspective. Now, imagine this. You are Shroud, and you have killed Mecha Man. But the problem with that is Mecha Man is a family. Like, you have killed one Mecha Man, but there has been 3 Mecha Mans. Mecha Man the first, Mecha Man the second, and Mecha Man the third. You have killed the second one, and the third Mecha Man has already been dead. But there's still the first Mecha Man, and since you kind of killed a guy, you obviously end up going to jail. But, you're pretty lucky, and you kind of know the judge a little bit, so you don't get on with that harsh of a sentence. Like, you only need to be in jail for a couple years, and then you'll be a free man. So, eventually, once you get out of jail, there is a new Mecha Man, and once you get out of jail, that new Mecha Man practically just almost immediately starts hunting you. Now, if you were any other villain, you wouldn't know this, and you'd probably get jumped pretty fast. But you are the Shroud. And luckily for you, you have made a technology that makes it so you can practically predict anything that's going to happen. I say practically because there is some stuff that you can't predict, like you can't read minds, but for the most part, you know what's going to happen. So since you have this technology, you know that Mecha Man has captured one of your goons and is now pursuing you. So once he arrives at your base, he first fights one of your goons, and not much really happens. But that's when you show up, and right now you have like almost everybody in your secret warehouse just shooting at his ass. Like, you are practically jumping him when he was trying to jump you. But on your team, you have a girl that can go invisible. So you tell her, jump onto the suit, put a bomb on there, and then get out of there. Because you know for a fact he's going to try and fly away. But once he flies away, you're going to activate the bomb in the air. And then his mech suit is practically going to be almost ash, and he will be in a coma or dead at most. So your plan works out perfectly. He's now inside a coma, and then you predict that he will go work for the SDN, which is a office where dispatchers kind of dispatch reformed heroes, reformed villains, practically any hero or villain of any kind to stop people like you, people like supervillains or just regular-ass villains. So you have the Invisible Girl go sign up there so she can be a spy. And she'll get 2 paychecks for practically working the same job. So she signs up almost immediately after. She obviously can't use really any of the tech that you gave her. But hey, that just saves on the electricity bill for you. So after a couple months, Robert wakes up, he starts, doing his thing, he ends up going to the office and starts working. Now, after a couple weeks, that's when you find out that the Astro Pulse, which powers the Mecha Man suit and will be able to level you up with your predicting skills, is being stored at a warehouse by just a couple of regular-ass dudes. So you send out a lot of your gang, the Red Ring, to go and try and get that, plus Invisigal, which Invisigal is actually the one successful. So once she has the pulse, you don't think you have really any need for her, so you take the briefcase, which you think the Astro Pulse is in, but nope, turns out that she put it up her sleeve. But at the moment, you don't really know this, so you start just kind of messing around with her. You think you kill her, but nah, Chase saves her. But you grab the briefcase, you think the Astro Pulse is in there, you don't have any need to, use your prediction skills, because you think that you have it pretty locked in. But once you find out Invisigal put it up her sleeve, then you could talk to her, but you don't really feel like it. She probably will still be a little salty, for trying to kill her. But instead, you just capture Robert when he's at a bar drinking. So you kidnap him, you put him upside down, and then you just start beating him. So then you start asking him in the most Joker voice ever, where's the Astro Pulse, Robert? Where is it? Now, you obviously know where it is, and Robert doesn't, but, like, you really, really want to just beat him up. I don't really know why, just you really, really hate him. Now, as you predicted, that's when Blonde Blazer shows up, she takes Robert back. But, after she leaves, you tell the Red Ring to just start trashing everything. Everything you see around you, just trash it. Now, this is so all of the heroes will be outside, trying to stop you guys. So then you will have your actual, elite players be able to raid the office, which Invisigal will be in because you have told her to try and steal the Mecha Man suit. But you predict that this won't actually happen, so you're gonna raid the place and try and get the pulse off of Robert, because you predict that Robert will get the pulse from Invisigal and use the suit. And once he gets the suit, you will be able to fight the suit, and it will practically just be the same fight that you've already fought. But you will be upgraded because you'll actually have your own suit to fight against it. So it's pretty obvious that you're going to win. But that's actually one of your first wrong predictions. Because what actually happens is once you show up, you are beating Robert, but practically everybody else on your force is just getting whooped by the new heroes that show up, and you're not even sure how they got there, because, communications are off, so they wouldn't know that the place is getting raided. Now, you eventually fall and somewhat escape into the office, so you're kind of looking around, and then you find Beef. And the thing is, Robert just loves Beef, same with Chase, so once you get Beef, you go up on the top of the roof, and it's like, hey everybody, I got Beef! So with Beef, you tell Robert, come up to the roof with your Mecha Man suit, give me the Astro Pulse, and I will not kill your dog. So then, obviously Robert comes up there, he gives you both of the pulses for some reason, and you're kind of angry about this one, because no, you have both pulses. You can't predict which one it is. You have to guess. And then, Robert starts just making fun of you. So you throw away what you think is the wrong one, which is the test one. But you put it in, you think, oh yeah, let's go! I guessed correctly! But after a couple minutes of, going Super Saiyan with it, you puke. And the bad thing is, this wasn't like, oh no, I've eaten a fucking chalupa, and now I'm sick, or something like that. Like, it's painful puking, because you ended up choosing the wrong one. But, you're now super pissed at Robert, like, to the point where you pull out your gun, and then just try and shoot at him. But that's when the bullet gets intercepted by a ghost, which actually is, Invisigal, which has been your spy the entire time. But, somehow Robert convinced her to be good. But now Robert is probably more pissed at you than you are at him, which I kind of find funny. But then Robert jumps on top of you and just starts invincible beating you. He just starts invincible beating your ass. Now, once you're on the brink of death, luckily for you, you remember a quote from the Book of Speed, The Art of Begging. And this quote was, "Please, Speed, I need this. My mom is kinda homeless." So you try and use that on Robert, because, it did work in the past, but it doesn't work. And you end up dying. because, I don't know, I guess Robert isn't that cool of a guy. He's kind of a meanie head for killing you. So you're now dead, which kind of sucks. But since you're dead, that also means that I'm going to have to bring this video to an end. I'll probably make maybe more Dispatch content. But hey, I already have some. I played the Dispatch demo, and I also have 2 shorts on my channel, which are about Dispatch. So watch all 3 of those because they're really, really good. But watch all of those. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this. Check out what else I have to offer. And I will see you inside the next one. And goodbye.